Other for Mrs. Mamonina acquired by the Ghanatube, sort of for Bank of Ghana governor, governor of the Bank of Ghana. Onankasa na waba bontin a chese odensem kese pan de babeto dwa momo nim se Ghana ha se disi asenya nyemesi ko no de o se tembia no ya address ye sikasem the exchange rate na de odofo governor of the Bank of Ghana onankasa na waba bontin watu nenum tuo wa bontin chese ensema ode beto abontin ne de ehwiampa moma enko na yenko ji nsema governor of the Bank of Ghana waba bontin a Odia bre Ghana fo nyina e wo Ghanatube do fo manko na yanko de sanse mu nyina emragisia.
To business here on Newsdesk. My name is Winston Taki, and now to our first business story. The Bank of Ghana says it is committed to a flexible exchange rate system backed by a strong economic policies to support business growth. According to the governor, the central bank is not interested in any rigid exchange rate targeting nor predetermined value of the local currency. He was speaking at a thought leadership event by the Ghana Association of Banks and Absa Bank on the topic, Banking the Last Mile.
The Bank of Ghana has adopted a disciplined, market-oriented approach, reducing its reliance on reserves and instead leveraging a more efficient FX auction framework, enhanced market surveillance, and also stricter alignment of foreign exchange demand with real sector transactions. These measures, colleagues, have curtailed speculative pressures and ensured that foreign exchange flows reflect legitimate trade, investment, and remittance activity. In parallel, the macro fiscal adjustment being implemented under the IMF-supported program is yielding results. Fiscal discipline is restoring credibility, and external financing flows have improved. Combined with sustained disinflation, positive real interest rates, and resilient export and remittance inflows, these developments have anchored expectations and restored confidence in the currency's value. So let me be clear, colleagues. We are not pursuing a rigid exchange rate target or a predetermined band. None of those. The Bank of Ghana remains committed to a flexible exchange rate regime, one that is anchored in fundamentals, responsive to shocks, and supportive by credible policy tools. We remain vigilant and fully prepared to act in a timely and measured manner to preserve orderly market conditions and safeguard the broader macroeconomic stability that is necessary for financial innovation and inclusion to thrive.
Still on the central bank, the bank.
Order for Mansa Waiting Seminar Central Bank, just a governor Nankasa of the Bank of Ghana, and our Babontin or the San Semi or the other two Abonti or say Ghana for Maya Kuma into just exchange rate no, a month of Brina Casa, Israel, Iran, Tokwane, a better say exchange rate best skyrocket. So say that be Ghana for Ubianka na kuma ntuni yimina tisi anedi ono governor of the Bank of Ghana no ne juma ne se obi make sure say CD and dollar rate ni na bibia be kama ntini Ghana for yenya akoma to yimina je say bibia be kama because obi make sure say or the flexible exchange rate regime na ba Ghana so the four way and say my governor of the Bank of Ghana na kasa waba abontin or the beto Ghana for nyina ma so meje nyina brewo Ghanatube for manko na yanko to ansem so emra sisia.
Bank of Ghana has reiterated its commitment to supporting digital transformation and the adoption of artificial intelligence AI across key sectors of the economy. Speaking on behalf of the governor at the launch of Blue Node AI Cloud by Blue Space Ghana, Deputy Director at Fintech and Innovation Office, Reku Asare, said the central bank is fully aligned with innovative technology that strengthens financial services and economic development.
On behalf of the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Deputy Director at the FinTech and Innovation Office at the Bank of Ghana, Oreku Asari, said the bank is committed to supporting the digital innovation landscape and encouraging the use of artificial intelligence to transform financial services, trade, and public service delivery.
At this important milestone, the launch of the Blue Note AI Cloud platform. This launch goes far beyond technology. It represents a strategic shift in how Ghana is preparing for the next generation of digital transformation, financial innovation, and data sovereignty.
Revenue Operations Lead for Blue Space Financial Cloud, Kwame Pla, highlighted the platform's direct value to financial institutions.
So Blue Note AI Cloud is an innovation Blue Space Financial Cloud is starting. We're setting up an infrastructure as a service where, backed by AI technology, to be able to provide quality infrastructure to treasury, trade, and financial systems. We're primarily focused in the financial services sector, which is the bread and butter of our business. The next level which we're looking at is to provide resilient disaster recovery technology for all our clients and also partners. This does not also leave out other agencies besides financial services.
Her Excellency Juliet Bynor Sutherland, High Commissioner of Barbados to Ghana, noted that Barbados is exploring new avenues of cooperation with Ghana, particularly in AI and cloud-based technologies.
Ghana has emerged in West Africa as a leader in the technology space, in both fintech and in both regulation of fintech and even in cybersecurity. Ghana is rated extremely heavily. Organizations like Blue Note and their partner Pax, Nexum, have come into this space and are really raising the bar. What persons like myself do is visit organizations, try to learn more about what is happening in various sectors, in this case, fintech.
Regional Sales Director at Nexans, Adrian Edges, emphasized the critical role of infrastructure in scaling AI adoption in Africa.
Well, if you're talking about AI cloud, it can be, from a Blue Note perspective, is fantastic for the region. You know, having the data center local in Ghana, you know, supporting local African organizations, the ability to deliver sovereignty within the region is amazing. One of the key benefits that we're actually providing Blue Space with the Blue Note technology is the ability to scale on demand.
The launch of Blue Node is being hailed as a major leap in Africa's digital transformation journey, positioning Ghana at the forefront of the region's AI and fintech revolution. Blue Node AI Cloud, launched by Blue Space Ghana, is a sovereign, high-performance AI infrastructure purpose-built to support Africa's financial services, trade, and public sector transformation.
For more business update, visit myjoyonline.com/business. And that's all for business here on Newsdesk. Back to Mamisi for the rest of the bulletin. Mamisi.
O say Ghana tadwe atede in order for when ensema Governor of the Bank of Ghana nonso aba abontia ode ni nyina beto Ghana fo enim a meso meje ni nyina bre e Ghana to yesi Ghana fo yenka yakoma nto yiem na Bank of Ghana no tese ode flexible exchange rate no ode badofo we good news kesi efie ye Governor of the Bank of Ghana ho a meso meje ni nyina bre e Ghana to rodofo mamure mfisamba like no ma subscribe no ma share no ma hit notification bell no so am se na be ya abrini abibia drop your content a wo nya ne tempa no ahwe no tie badofo aha ana me the Governor of the Bank of Ghana nsem se ni nyina besi e Ghana to makra mu nyina mu nyina se